now call the August 14th, 2025 meeting of the Patrick County School Board to order. Please let the minutes reflect that all members are present. I will now accept a motion to approve the meeting agenda for tonight's meeting.
I'll make the motion.
Amended it to update
We'll just do that.
the, okay,
Okay.
very good.
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Opening ceremony. If we would all please stand and say our pledge of allegiance. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And now to join me for a moment of silence. Thank you. Announcements and recognitions. So I'm going to start with this one. It is with deep appreciation that we honor a remarkable individual whose life has been dedicated to unwavering service, integrity, and commitment, which all have shaped the very heart of Patrick County Public Schools. Sarah Lee Dickerson Collins, your loyalty has been steadfast and your contributions immeasurable, and your impact enduring. You have touched not only the lives of students, but also colleagues, families, and the entire community. Those of us who have had the privilege to work alongside you know the difference that you've made, not just in what you've accomplished, but in how you've done it, with grace, dedication, and a true spirit of service. On behalf of Patrick County Public Schools and from all of us here today, we thank you for a lifetime of excellence. Your legacy will continue to inspire for years to come, and we dedicate this conference room and boardroom to you. We look forward to working alongside you for many more years to come. Congratulations and thank you.
Thank you.
And I have a little. So on your way out this evening, the certificate that we presented with Sarah Lee is hanging on the wall if you just take a peek. We're so honored to have Sarah Lee as our board clerk and the spirit and heart of Patrick County Public Schools.
Thank you. What am I going to do with this? You ready?
Jason.
That's about things we can tell us that our case. Thank you all.
Yes, I'm proud to announce that Patrick County Public Schools has been awarded the 2024-2025 National Beta District of Distinction Award. This award is given out to only 78 school districts in the nation, and we're so proud. This national award speaks highly of Patrick County Public Schools' commitment to academic excellence, leadership development, and service involvement, and illustrates its dedication to preparing students for college and career readiness. The students in this district understand the importance of these qualities and exemplify the Beta motto, let us lead by serving others. Our selection as a National Beta District of Distinction is a reflection of the outstanding collaboration between our students, educators, club sponsors, principals, and families. It is a testament to the culture of excellence we strive to foster, where leadership, service, and academic success go hand in hand. National Beta's mission to promote the ideals of academic achievement, character, service, and leadership aligns deeply with the values that we uphold in Patrick County Public This recognition highlights the efforts of dedicated staff, our exceptional students who live out the Beta motto, let us lead by serving others. We are incredibly proud of our students and staff for earning this national honor. This award affirms our commitment to preparing students for future college careers and lives in meaningful service. So thank you for everyone who's able to come today. We do have plaques to award. The first one I'd like to give is to Ms. Castle and Ms. Brown to receive the district award that was presented as head of our instructional department. We think you should come up forward and receive this, please. It's not good. I set y'all up for that. Next, I would like to introduce Ms. Hope Perry and Jonathan Turchek. I think you have some students. Y'all want to come up to receive your plaque.
Oh, okay. Well, I have to give all the Beta Club credit to the students, but to this fellow right here. Mr. Jonathan Turchek is our Beta coordinator for the high school, and if it were not for him, and I know you're like, shut up, please don't say that, but if it were not for Mr. Turchek, our district would never even have the opportunity to receive the District of Distinction. So I would like to personally thank him because he is very instrumental in reaching out to the elementary schools. Let me get your rosters, let me get this. So if it weren't for him, this would not be anything. We wouldn't be celebrating this. I have 3 of my students here. I'm going to let, in just a moment, I'm going to let Callie, Callie Wood is very active in our chapter at the high school. She's also the Virginia State President of Senior Beta Club. So I want her to kind of tell you a little bit more about that. I also have Tracy Maselli and Jacob Lester with us this evening. They are very active as well. They go to the state conventions, they go to national conventions, all led by Mr. Turchek. So, and several other chaperones and sponsors who go with them to supervise and to celebrate along with the kids. So, if we're doing pictures, we've done those, okay. Miss Callie, you want to tell them more?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna step out and I'm gonna listen. Okay.
So like she said, I was asked to share a couple words about Beta and this award we received. Like Mr. Wood said, it goes to a district that very much instills the ideals of academic integrity and hard work and service and leadership skills into its students, and I feel like our district is very deserving of this award. There are actually only 2 Virginia districts that receive this, so it is pretty prestigious. And just on behalf of the entire Beta Club, I just want to thank our school board for providing us with the additional transportation funding for states and nationals this year so that we can make that opportunity accessible to almost any student through their great contributions and fundraising. Also, thank you to them for sponsoring new sponsors for us because Turchek, he works so hard, guys. And our sponsors do so much. There's so much planning that goes into everything that we do. So having those extra sponsors is going to be a huge help to us. And obviously, thank you to Turchek. He spent so much time organizing this stuff, y'all. If somebody is Beta Club, it's Turchek. And all our sponsors and chaperones have just worked really hard. Those at the elementary schools as well, giving those kids opportunities at an even younger age to go do all these competitions. And I thank most of all our actual Beta members for working so hard, not just at national convention, but working hard at our county, here at home, going to all these different organized events to just serve our community. And because a lot of people, I think, just see Beta as like a academic honor society, but it's way, way more than that. Like Mr. Wood said, our motto is let us lead by serving others. So we're instilling that value into our students, that a good leader is not one that just wants to stand up here on the podium and let people look at him. A good leader is one who's getting their hands dirty, actually doing the work, serving the people that they are leading. And Beta just does such a good job of that. At the convention, there's more than just academic competitions. Beta really supports the arts. There's all different kinds of physical media arts, and then we have the performing arts. There's writing competitions. Obviously, there's so many team competitions that they participated in and were very successful in. I know our elementary school is really good at the robotics, and there's the state and national officer program, which I probably would not be talking to y'all if I did not have that public speaking experience. I was given the opportunity to speak in front of 10,000 people, which is just insane, actually. And I've met so many great people. It was such a great experience for me. And each and every Beta member you talk to has an experience like that that I'm sure they can tell you about. Because these kids are the future, and I just really want to thank all of our administrators and staff for pouring into the future the way that they do. There really is no place like Patrick County. So thank you for your attention.
If y'all don't mind staying, we'll try to take one group picture. And so our next school will be Miss Horton and James Eaton, Miss Price, with Blue Ridge Elementary School. Y'all can sit down. I think it's going to get too big of a picture if I have everybody together. Taylor's got more papers to cover now. Next, Dr. Donahue with the Hardin Reddick. I'll stand with you.
Right, don't make me do this.
Ms. Turner, Ms. Hazelwood from Menazadam. Stewart Elementary School. Mr. Ruth Floyd. Again, I think you can see what a fantastic organization this is for the school system. And again, to be one of 2 in Virginia and one of 78 in the nation is an award that we should be proud of. So thank you, students, faculty, staff. And I know you all want to stay for the rest of the meeting. You can. It is must-see TV, I promise. But if you have other arrangements to do tonight, you are free to leave now.
Has any member received comment to be read aloud? No? Seeing none, I'll close the public comment period. Next is the superintendent's report.
Yes, just some great back-to-school pictures. It is amazing to finally have students back in the building. And again, that's the most important thing that we do, get to see kids every day and bring joy to the buildings. I promise you, it's the smiling faces, just the atmosphere at all of our schools was fantastic. And you can see they got opportunities to be outside, not so much today with the rain, but they really had a great first day. And, you know, reaching back out, I think they're having a great first week of school. Next, we did receive a special thanks. As you recall, last year, a former student of ours, Hannah Wood, requested an additional donation of 100 Chromebooks. And so the school district in which she was able to serve this summer has 90,000 students. And our donation was able to be placed into 2 schools to ensure that over 8,100 students had access to a computer for the first time. And they're actually able to allow some staff members to check them out so they can prepare better lessons. And they're teaching those students English. So she wrote an amazing letter, and I'll make sure I email that to y'all. We see those pictures just this week. And so I wanted to quickly add that. But as she put in her letter, in Ethiopia, planting a tree is a sign of thanks and friendship. This tree will remind everyone who attends their school that they have someone who cares about them. This is just not my tree, but a tree for all of you in Patrick County Public Schools and our community, Hannah Wood. So it's a great experience for her, and the mission work that she's doing, but also just we are so thankful to live in a community where we support outreach like this. So she wanted me to express her thank you, and especially the thank you from the students there. And that's all I have.
Thank you. Now for our consent agenda. Does any member have specific questions for any items on the consent agenda?
There is corrections to the minutes for the consent agenda. There was a motion made by Mr. Martin at the last meeting to publicly declare the 2 old emus, which are being used at the high school, surplus and be donated to the sheriff's department. That will not happen until the spring. However, we want to make sure that those minutes are corrected. So as you move forward with the motion, I would advise that the motion would be to correct the minutes as discussed.
I make a motion to approve the consent agenda with the minutes corrected as discussed.
I have a motion. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The consent agenda is approved. Next on our agenda is new business. The chair recognizes Mr. Wood.
Yes, there, again, we follow VSBA policy updates. And so we have the policy revisions recommended by the VSBA for purchasing procedures, and also we have made some updates to our regulation of Patrick County Public Schools for professional staff fringe benefits. And those are there for your review. If you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer them.
I will now entertain a motion
I'll make,
to approve the policy updates as presented.
I apologize. I'll make that motion. I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion is approved. Next up is our VSBA delegate.
Yes, each year as we go to conventions, it has been in the past, chair and vice chair. However, based on information Ms. Collins has about who is able to attend this year, we would make a recommendation, Ms. Walker, you would select fellow board member who was able to attend as your delegate alternate. You're unable to attend the conference.
I would recommend Mr. Scott.
Okay? That would just need board approval for him to be your voting delegate.
Make a motion for delegate and alternate delegate to be Ms. Walker and Mr. Scott.
Thank you. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion is approved.
All
Next on our agenda is closed session. Do I have a motion to move into closed session?
I move that the board go into closed session pursuant to section 2.2-3711A1 to discuss personnel and the monthly personnel report, and 22.1-254 for religious exemption.
I have a motion made by Ms. Harrell to move into closed session to consider personnel and the personnel report and religious exemptions. Do I have a second?
Make a second.
I have a second to the motion by Mr. Martin. Pursuant to section 2.2-3711A1 of the Code of Virginia, a motion has been made and seconded that the Patrick County School Board convene in closed meeting to consider personnel, the personnel report, and religious exemptions. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
We are now in closed session.